What is up, guys? So something that I've been doing for the last little while is spending some time with essentially what I call video journaling. I would sit down, express through my thoughts, talk about what I'm going through. And as you might have heard me mention in the past, I'm a big advocate of documenting what you're going through for not only what you get out of it, but with the intention of sharing it and impacting other people with sharing your story and your experiences. But sometimes when I go into this sort of video journaling sort of thing, I don't do it with the intention of sharing it. I just go into it mostly for myself, mostly to just think through my thoughts and what I'm going through. And again, I don't always do this with the intention of sharing it, although I do think that more and more I will start sharing these kinds of videos that I make, because one of the things that I'm a big advocate of is the importance of being authentic and being vulnerable. And that's what comes out when I do these, because I'm not thinking about creating content for anybody, I'm just doing this for myself. And so what comes out is raw, authentic me. I did want you guys to know that the video that I'm about to show you was that sort of video. I didn't really take it for content, I took it for myself. And being that it's a little bit personal, but like I said, I think something that's so important is allowing yourself to be vulnerable, and because this coincides with being authentic and being yourself. So I did want to share with you guys this, and what it is a video I took after I spent some time with my visualization practice this morning. So I do want to talk a lot more about what visualization means to me, why I think it's important, because it is so powerful. Honestly, I'm gonna save this for another video, but visualization is such a powerful practice. But quickly here, for me it's about really connecting with my desires, reconnecting with or strengthening my connection with my desires, and cultivating excitement around what it is that I want. And then when I go into this, I try to get myself into the mindset of this is not just a visualization of the things I want, it's me going into the future. That's exactly how I think about it. I think about it as what I'm seeing right now is the future. And in feeling that, there's this great sense of confidence and empowerment that comes with it that gets me so much more fired up to go out and do the things I need to do to make this thing happen. So that's how I approach my visualization. And today, the visualization that I did, I found was more powerful than it usually is. I'm typically fairly connected to my desires. I know what I want, but there's just something about today that was more powerful than usual. I felt even more so connected to these desires, and I was able to let go into feeling that sense of this is going to be my future more so than usual. So after doing that visualization, I actually did a little bit of a journal that was directed to my girlfriend Amanda. So again, this is a little bit personal, but I wrote that journal out, directed it to her, and I sent it to her. And then I took a video talking about it. I read out loud the journal entry, and this kind of led into me speaking about a message that I believe so strongly in. So I did want to share with you guys this. I'm hoping that in sharing with you guys how I think about my future, I can inspire and empower you with how you approach thinking about yours. So here it is. It's a vision of what I want, a vision for the future, a vision that I felt myself being pulled away from at times by thoughts that make me feel uncertain about whether it can or will happen. But a vision that when I move into the sensation of truth, I know is going to come true. This is a moment in the future, but more truly, a moment in the now. I feel my state of consciousness shift closer to the frequency of this experience. We are traveling. Wherever we go, wherever we are, this is home. We are always home. That feeling of safeness, security, comfort, it stays with us. We keep it within. We do what we want, when we want, never anything else. We're only doing what feels good. We're abundant, at peace, and so very joyful. We always feel like ourselves. Our loving, grateful, passionate, friendly, and excited selves. This is who we are for each other. This is who we are for the world. How proud we are of what we are creating. We love what it is we're doing. We're leading by example. We're showing them how to live. We're meeting people. We're connecting. We're exploring. We're experiencing the world. We're living. We're expressing. We're shining a light onto the truth. We first feel it, and we be it, and then we share it. We'll someday set roots, but before that day comes, we explore. But the adventure, that will never end. It's starting to feel real. More and more real each day. This is what happens when you connect to desires and move into them with that free feeling of, yes, I am both deserving and capable of this. Because you are if you believe you are. There's no better choice to make than figuring out what is your wildest dreams, what is the very truest things that you desire, and then do everything and anything that you can to make yourself believe that you are deserving and capable of it. If you first embrace and accept the truth that if you believe you are deserving and capable, then you become that, then you can start to work towards that, right? But even before working towards the desires is working towards feeling deserving and capable. And if you make that your priority, make it a priority to become the person that can make this happen, you'll be unstoppable. Because then all the little things that come up, I say little because they're so minuscule in comparison to the big truth that you can make this fucking thing happen. You work on, you find all those little things that keep you from feeling this, right? Because it's very, very real and normal to not always feel like this. I still don't feel like this all the time. But what I know is that if there ever is a time when I don't feel like this, what I can do is go into observing, being aware, reflecting, and determining what is at the root of me not feeling this way, not feeling entirely deserving and capable of creating what it is I wish to create. And when you start to practice these practices of self-awareness, and you learn to get to the roots of the very things that are keeping you from feeling this way, then you can learn to resolve them, resolve the blockages, the limitations, the self-projected limitations, the ones that you create for yourself. And with that, you release those and you will start to feel it for yourself. I don't want to just tell you this and say, yeah, you can do this. This is more than just a motivational pick-me-up. This is me showing you the truth of what is, and showing you that there are practical strategies that we can use to explore ourselves, explore our beings, our energies, and uncover all the little things that keep us from tapping into this magnificent and powerful potential. So I've shared with you my future. Ask yourself the question, what's going to be yours?